Because as a result of the incredible holiness of the tzaddikim, they are able to bring down such a high level of das she'efshar lahalimoy b'shum oifen, that 10 Amaleks, 100 Amaleks will not be able to block that das from being introduced into the world. And that's what makes it possible for Klal Yisrael to be able to connect with that das and pass it on from generation to generation. Kihu das ha-Torah hakdosha. This is the das of our holy Torah, shekibalnu al yidei Moshe Rabbeinu olav hasholem, which we received through Moshe Rabbeinu, shehivtiach loy Hashem yisborach, whom Hashem promised, v'gam becho ya'aminu lo'olam. The Jews are not just going to believe in me, they're going to believe in you, lo'olam, permanently, from generation to generation. Shekol hatzadikim hamamshichim chidushay Torah al pi hadas hakodesh hazeh, that all the tzadikim who draw new revelations of Torah into the world via this holy das, lechazek ulekayim belev kol Yisrael eitzois amukois amitiyim, to encourage, to strengthen the Jewish people by giving us new, deep advice, the advice of the Torah, lekayim al yidei zeh es kol divrei Torah zois, and to guide us as to how to fulfill the entire Torah. Yefshar lahalim oiram b'shum oifen. Amalek will not succeed in covering up, in hiding their light whatsoever. Kisfas emes tikoin lohad. Because the pasuk says the truth will be established permanently. The Zohar Kodesh says koinenes loiksiv. It doesn't say it is established. It says tikoin. It will be established. Even if the Eitzar, even if now it seems as if the sheker is very, very successful, it's very strong, it's very powerful, there's going to come a time when the emes is going to be revealed. And the tzaddikim in every generation are successful to a degree in revealing that emes within this olam hasheker. V'gam ki kol Yisrael heim bechlal shomer habris al yidei mitzvah mila hakodesh. Now Rabbi Nasan Zal adds a curveball a little bit, a very important statement, that even though we have many shortcomings in this area, the average Jew, despite that, every single Jew is included in the category of shmiras habris because of the fact that we had a bris milah at the age of 8 days. Rabbi Nasan says, as I heard from Rebbe Nachman, that when the pasuk says va'amech kulam tzadikim, that Hashem's nation are all tzaddikim. What do you mean? You know that many of them are. The answer is every Jew who has a bris milah is in the category of tzaddik to a certain degree. Ki kol zeh hu bechinas mitzvah milah, because everything we're talking about here is all related to the mitzvah of milah, shehu lachtoich ulaha'avir ha'orla. The mitzvah of milah has 2 steps to it. Step 1 is the chituch, which is to cut and remove the orla, shehi bechinas klipas Amalek, which represents Amalek, who is total evil. There's a pasuk in Bereshis where it says rak ra kol hayoim. So the Sforim bring that the last letters of rak ra kol hayoim spell the word Amalek. Amalek is total ra. That's why Hashem said Amalek, men, women, kill everybody, nothing. There is no good over there that we can salvage. V'zeh bechinas chituch upriya. And this is why there are 2 steps in a bris milah. There's the chituch, the cutting away and removal of the orla. Then there's the priya, the folding over of the skin to reveal the Torah, as it's called. Shehem keneged train ananin the mechasin aleina. Those 2 steps correspond to the 2 clouds that cover up the eyes. The Zohar Kodesh uses this terminology that the eyes are what we see with. The eyes are the seichel of the person. There are 2 clouds that cover up the eyes, which are called Esav and Yishmael. These 2 nations, Shehem Roimi Rabsa, V'Roimi Zerta. The Zohar Kodesh refers to them as big Rome and little Rome, the great Rome and the little Rome. Shemishom churban Beis Hamikdash. They are the ones who brought about the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash. Shemizeh hischil haTorah bereishis hanal. And that's how Rebbe Nachman begins that chapter on Likutey Moharan, Bereishis Le'nei Kol Yisrael, chapter 67. He begins by speaking about the fact that there are these two clouds that cover the eyes. And when we speak about the Churban Beis Hamikdash, the pasuk says, Eini Yordi Mayim. We mentioned it earlier, that the months of Tammuz and Av, the Sefer Yetzirah discusses the 12 months of the year, how they correspond to the different parts of the body. And Tammuz and Av, which are the months of from Shivas or Tammuz till Tisha B'Av, correspond to the eyes. Because again, the Beis Hamikdash was Ga'oin uschem machmad einechem. You remember we talked about the story of Hurdus, who murdered all the rabbis, except one whom he blinded. And when he asked Bava ben Buto, what can I do to correct when he realized he had made a fashla, he said, what do I do to correct this? So he said that tzaddikim are called the Einei Ho'eda. They are the eyes of the Jewish people. You destroy the eyes of the Jewish people if you'll do a major restoration of the Beis Hamikdash. The Beis Hamikdash is also the eyes of the Jewish people. It's called Ga'oin Uzchem Machmad Einechem. The desire of all of our eyes are turned to them. So that's the eyes. And there are these two clouds that cover the eyes, these two klipos, Esav and Yishmael, who are the leaders of the 70 nations. It's brought that there are 35 nations under Esav, 35 under Yishmael. Utrein anon and elu, these two clouds, heim bechinas klipas Amalek, shechoifen al bris kodesh. They are represented by this klip of Amalek that covers the bris. Shemavirem oisam alidei mitzvahs chituch upriya. And we remove them through these two steps, the chituch and the priya. We've discussed this in the past. Rabbi Nasan Zal has maybe 50 discussions throughout Likutey Halakhos about what the chituch accomplishes, what the priya accomplishes. How the chituch is to remove the ra gomor. The priya is related to the klipas noiga, which is good and bad. It's a mixture. It's twilight, good and bad. And in order to fix that, that's why we have this priya. The Arabs also have circumcision, but they have only the chituch. They don't do the priya. That's the difference between the Jews and lahavdil the goyim, because the priya is what differentiates us from them, this special thing.